Welcome to Penrose Learning, where we make understanding easy.
You start by sourcing a 500 dpi capacitive sensor and a capable MCU like STM32 or ESP32 because resolution and processing headroom matter. Once done, prepare a simple breakout with a 3V regulator and 1 micro F decoupling to stabilize readings. Next, wire sensor SBI or UART to the MCU using level shifting if required, and add a JSD connector for power. Make sure to include debug headers and a pull-up on reset so you can flash and test firmware immediately after assembly. Once your hardware is stable, flash firmware that uses the sensor SDK or a custom SBI driver to capture raw impressions at 30+ FPS so latency stays low. You should implement an enrollment flow. Capture 3 consistent samples, normalize brightness, extract minutiae or ridge features, then compress into a template for storage. Store templates in secure flash and design a matching function with a tunable score threshold. This balance reduces false accepts while keeping user convenience. Make sure logging helps you iterate on parameters quickly. To finalize, house the sensor in a flush bezel to avoid smudges and secure cabling, then run bulk tests, 100 enrollments and 500 matching attempts, to measure false accept and reject rates. Adjust thresholds once you have data. Add AES encryption for stored templates and a checksum to detect corruption. Implement a basic liveness check like capacitance change or short thermal read to reduce spoofing. If things go wrong, first verify ground and 3V stability, then confirm sampling timing and enrollment sample consistency. That usually fixes most issues.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.